Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Warpips. Today's beverage is a very creamy strawberry milkshake, very nice indeed. So welcome back to Warpips, where in the previous episode we did the last operation on the first island and managed to win that successfully. It was a bit of a push-pull thing, a bit of a tug-of-war, and certainly the hero was a bit of a problem. Tanya did put up a fight, but we got there in the end, so very happy with that. And we're now on to another island where we will be continuing on. In this episode, I want to, at minimum, get to this Operation Nappy Cave to basically get that one done. This is a big sort of high value reward target, so that means going through at least 1, 2, 3 areas. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, yeah, at least 3 areas to get there, but obviously we're going to encounter more stuff as we do that. So we've got things like Bubba, who is a powerful minigun hero. We've got Gruz 76, we've got buggies. Oh, I really hate buggies. Uazes, yeah, there's all manner of things, but I really want some more tow missiles, and I don't know if we're going to get them. But anyway, let's just have a look at Operation Dispensable Necklace. This is a operation that has a shotgunner, an Uaz, a gas pip, which we've seen before and is really problematic. We get barbed wire, sorry, they have barbed wire and a guard tower. However, our rewards are good. Warpip, barbed wire, kamikaze drone, and an LRV. Powerful reinforcement support vehicle spawns new Warpips for no pip supply. And that is the main readout for that there. 100 meters, 13-minute duration, couple of big waves followed by a lull where we can attack back. So let's go ahead and we'll have a Warpip, we'll have a tactician, we'll have probably, I think a drone of our own, and do we go for an oil derrick? I don't think we need to. Like I say, I'm trying to get my forces up. I think actually we will go for an oil barrel, which sells barrels of oil for instant cash, and hopefully with that we should be okay. Shotgunners the Warpips can deal with. Gas pips, maybe the artillery stuff. Barbed wire and the towers will be dealt with by the drones, and then the UAS small group of soldiers. I think we'll be okay there. A bit of a risky one, but as I said, we're trying to run it as lean as possible to try and get the best possible result here. So operation begins here, defending on the left hand side obviously, and then going to the right, which they have some sort of rocket launcher. So a bit of a curved road here on a sort of abandoned highway type thing. At least you would hope it being abandoned, although to be fair, some of the roads where I live actually look like this often. Anyway, so we're just going to wait to see what they've got. They've got a shotgunner coming in. We've got our 3 Warpips moving forward, and let's see what happens. So we're going to engage at a long range here, and there's the grenade that went out, but sadly didn't connect. It just hit the barrier. Speaking of barriers, we are currently facing off against a quite big barrier, which in the form of this tower, who has demolished every single one of our Warpips there. So we're just going to go for some more spawns, and I'm noticing that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 shotgunners coming in. So hopefully, because they're all grouped up, we can get a grenade going in. Warning, there's the enemy wave approaching. I can see a gas pip there as well. I'm going to initiate a defense here and probably go for extra pip supply. We're going to go for defense. Looks like our grenade went and hit the shotgunner pip there, and we've still got a grenade over there. That's the gas pip going out, and oh good grief, that's a lot of gas. I don't know if we'll be able to deal with that. You can see they are taking quite a battering, and good grief, an artillery strike just dropped down there and took out quite a bit. So that was pretty good. Going to spawn a couple more Warpips and go for maybe increased people, to be honest with you, and just go for a bit of a spam build. Reason being that obviously they've got a wave coming towards us, and I think it would be not unreasonable to... Oh, good grief, there's two grenades that went out there, but sadly didn't hit the vehicle, and they're firing back with their gas grenades as well. I'm going to probably go for now upgrades for people, and then I'm going to spawn a drone, which is going to land right in the centre there, and that's now taken out. And I really want to spawn some more, but they are expensive. I was just about to say... the tower is going to be the next drawn target, but as you can see, hopefully it's now been destroyed, so that's pretty good indeed. So let's just continue on with the attack there, and that's jibbed absolutely everybody there. There's a vehicle opening up at the back. I'm just going to keep spawning the drones, and that's going to miss sadly, but it will take out absolutely nothing. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted? Obviously not. So yeah, the drone did not hit its intended target. We are coming up to the next big wave, which is going to be considerable, and then that's when we get the sort of break, a little break here. So looking forward to that one. After that, we'll just go for maybe one more of these tactician pips and maybe another standard war pip, and you can see we're moving forward there, and this thing keeps on spawning, which is fine, but the problem is not only is it spawning, obviously we're getting the spawns from the enemy standard waves anyway. There's that drone that hit, wow, right next to that guy and did pretty much nothing. Looks like the gas pips are still sending it over here, and now everything's all bunched up, which is going to be a big problem. And now the big wave is coming as well. So I think we're on to probably just onto defensive duty now, and just making sure that we can survive this one. Although I am telling them to attack forward. Good grief, that vehicle just blew up massively there. Yeah, we are still on a push forward just because I want to get that extra range when you do that attack. Is it extra range? I think it is extra range there. How are we doing for resources? We're doing okay. Let me just see if I can get some more war pips in. Surprisingly, even though we're supposed to be on a big spawn wave here, we are making very good progress. Let me spawn a drone there. And there we go, that drone's taking that out. It does take a while for the drones to get there, so it can be quite problematic. There's another car that's spawned and lots of shotgun pips, but luckily we do have a bit of cover. Oh, and a brilliant artillery strike. That's just taken out all of those, and we might get a... Are we going to get a win off this? This early? Yes, we are. Wow. That's curious. I didn't think we'd get that win off it, considering that we were right in the middle, in the midst of that wave coming back. So we've got a war pip, we've got a barbed wire and a kamikaze drone, as well as the LRV. We did use a war pip, we did use a drone, and we used a tactician and barrel. So we've come back with an equal amount of stuff. We used 4 things and we got 4 things back, but just a different type of things. So what do we have now? We have Operation Pointless Insect, Operation Ambiguous Junk, and Operation Billowy Army. I'm looking around for a way to get tow missiles, and I'm not seeing any on this map at all. So we have an option to go for Pointless Insect. They have an RPG fighter, anti-vehicle soldier, so we don't want to take vehicles. But they also have buggies. Alright. That's going to be one of the hardest missions, I would assume. Enemy lineup, warfighter, shotgunner, bubba, a Gruz 78, and barbed wire. And we get snipers and LRVs. Let's do this Operation Ambiguous Junk, because then it gives us more options. So over to loadout, I'm going to take a... I'm going to take a war pip, naturally. I'm going to go with also... Don't think a tactician, but I'm going to take a sniper. I'm going to take an LRV. I want to try them. I want to see what it's like. And maybe even an oil derrick. Let's give that one a go. Let's see how we get on here. It's the buggies that concerns me. The other vehicles that we're going to face here, it is going to be it's a cause of concern, certainly, but I don't know about its exact firepower. Whoa, it looks like some sort of oil or some sort of fuel truck that's driven up there. Anyway, we'll place an oil derrick at the back there. What I did there is spend 2 points on upgrades, advancing units, and then I spent some points on just getting cash, some cold hard cash. So Bubba will spawn here in the first big wave. And also the vehicle, I notice, requires extra combat points for that. Okay. I'm gonna try and get that vehicle sooner rather than later, because having that will give us more options. We've got 2 oil derricks on the go now, which is good. And now have a vehicle. We can't afford the vehicle. It's 125 generic units of currency, which we're very close to getting. But also, it does cost us 3 supply points. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a propane tank that's just... it's heading towards the fuel station. That's suboptimal. And also I realised that... okay. I was about to say, I just realised we are taking cover behind a turned over fuel tanker. And that went as well as you would imagine. And there's our autocannon on the top of that thing, which is spawning pips. So it spawns 2 Warpips. And obviously it's got a gun itself. And I wonder how often it spawns those. Or whether it spawns it once and that's it. I don't know. But I am going to continue spawning. That is just cutting people up. That autocannon. That's brilliant. That works well. I think we're going to have to increase supply here. Yeah, it keeps spawning Warpips. Oh wow, that's really good. Let's get the rank up. The rank up for the LRV is extra Warpip per reinforcement. That's really good and allows for the deployment of an additional LRV. That's a battle group because you've only got one of one, so you can only have the one, sadly. But speaking of one, we're now going to see the one, otherwise known as Bubba. So let's see what they're like. There they are. There's Bubba coming towards us with the minigun. In no way, shape or form looks like the heavy weapons guy from Team Fortress 2, obviously. And our LRV is absolutely plastering the opponents. Although this minigunner, yeah, that's... yeah, they're firing back, and yep, we've lost our LRV. We can spawn another one straight away, though, because we've got loads of money. I'm going to tell them to attack. I need everybody to attack, because I think our sniper we're going to lose. Yeah, sniper's gone. That's a shame. I'll spawn another sniper, though. Money is something that really isn't a concern for us at this stage. I'm just going to keep spawning snipers, because they cost the same supply as a standard Warpip. But also, hopefully they can take out Bubba. And that's exactly what's happened. Okay. So we have a crossfire going on now with not only 2 snipers, but also the spread out Warpips. This is feeling like a good attack here. I'm going to start pushing up and also increasing the ranks to allow, yeah, to get the snipers much harder to hit. We'll have to work our way through some barbed wire, but look where we are. We're right towards the enemy vehicle. We've got an LRV, 6 Warpips, and 3 snipers. That's a win, by anyone's estimation. And there it goes. Wow. Did not expect to get that win just after that wave. We've got an oil derrick, we've got a sniper, we've got an LRV, so we've replaced what we used apart from the Warpip and a kamikaze drone, and also pipsqueaks. Okay, so not bad at all. Let's go ahead and check out our arms dealer. We have a tow missile for 2 points. I'm just buying it. There's no discussion to be had. I'm buying it. Upgrades wise, we've got recruitment center starts the round with 1 extra supply point. Vehicle bay, all vehicles gain a large health increase. That's pretty good. Academy XP per kill. Vehicle supply costs are reduced by 1. Oh, we're getting that. Reduce the vehicle supply cost by 1. Brilliant. Okay, so let's check out our map then. We've got Operation Trite Radar, Operation Uncountable Bank. Surely most banks are like that. Operation Pointless Insect, which would lead on to Kind Swimming. Okay. I like the fact that this has got unknown rewards. What I mean by that is it's good that we get unknown rewards, because it could be tow missiles. We're going to go then for Unaccountable Bank, which has shotgunners, buggies, shudder, UAZs, gas pips, barbed wire, and a 3B67 howitzer. Long-range enemy weapon platform. Targets groups of units. Activates after a brief delay. So I'm going to take... I'm not going to bother with Warpips. I'm going to take a pipsqueak. I'm going to take a drone strike of some kind. I'm going to take a heavy gunner. And I don't really want to, but I need some way of taking out vehicles. And I'm going to have to... Well, I say vehicles, it's the buggies. Those buggies are the ones that will really do us in. I think... I don't want to use the tow missile. I think base defense turret, it may suffice. Do I want barbed wire as well? No, considering the two vehicles that we have. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. I'm not taking any Warpips though. Do I really want Warpips? No, we're going to deploy with that one. Let's see if this works. Every time I see those buggies, the sort of shudder. Oh, this is new. A nice little bridge with like water going through the middle. I didn't actually check the spawn waves as well, but let's see what happens. And that missile launch is right in the middle. Yeah, we've got this bridge with water going down the middle. It's like a canal there. So, 1, 2, 3, and go for... Oh! Yeah, that doesn't matter. It's fine. I was going to say, was that a massive misplay on my part? Yes and no. You can... The higher rank you are, the more pipsqueaks you get, but we wouldn't have been like a high rank anyway to spawn any more pipsqueaks. Because of the length of the map, it's concerning the inaccuracy of this weapon, and all of our guys are hiding behind... Well, let's be honest, they're hiding behind a fuel truck. So there's our pipsqueaks firing out, and there's an artillery strike, I think. That has... Was that an artillery strike? Oh, that'll have been the howitzer that they have. I don't know where the howitzer is based. What I'm trying to do is target these guys behind here. Increase our rank. Oh, that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted that truck to explode before we were next to it. But there you are. So, spawning now, and buggies are coming in. That's what's going to kill me, the buggies. And there's that howitzer coming as well. So I can go for 1, 2, 3 heavy gunners, followed by my cannon. Don't want to overheat the cannon. Cannon's just been... Yeah, it's overheating. They have some more vehicles, but I am sending the drones in. Come on, leading the target. Perfect, we got it. Okay. Going to increase the amount of stuff we can spawn. There's a buggy coming in, launching a drone. Drone out. Hits the buggy, spawn another one. That's one buggy gone. We now have another buggy destroyed. Okay, those heavy gunners are working out quite well. They have some gas pips. We're going to tell them to charge forward. Take charge of this. Oh, that artillery strike has just absolutely annihilated our forces there. I thought we were on top of it, and then look what happened to that. And sadly, the map is so large that our guns are very ineffective. I mean, 21% accuracy there. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to spawn drones. First strike, second strike, go for a third one. And there we go. We are still in the midst of a big wave as well, so that's, you know, something of note, really. Looks like we've lost almost everything apart from this one heavy gunner who is absolutely loving life inside that gas cloud, which is something I don't think I'd ever say. It's not a sentence I thought I'd ever put together and use. There you are. More enemies up top there. Explosion at the back. Another drone coming in because of the buggy. He's going to spawn 2 drones. First drone, good hit. Second drone, another good hit. Go for more ranks. We've not actually made very good progress. We haven't even got halfway through the map. But I am telling them to press the attack. Them gas pips are absolutely... Oh, there's their howitzer there. It's there. Right. Yeah, them gas pips are absolutely rock hard. Like, there's almost nothing you can do to them. Gonna spawn more guys here and work our way forward. You see how many shots they take. Can I use my drone against this thing? This howitzer. Well, I hit it. I'm just not too sure if it did any damage. Oh, yes! It can take damage. Okay. Gonna spawn a couple of those drones then. You noticed I'm not spawning loads, because if they get buggies, I need at least a couple to counter-attack that. But I will use one over there, because they're all hiding behind that cover. So, drone... Oh, there we go. Their artillery's gone. That's at least taking their cover out up the top there. There's a buggy. Going to spawn at the drone there, and it's going to miss. No, it's not. It's going to hit. Oh, and good hit as well. There's some more guys to spawn. Going to press the attack. This is another big wave. This is a real tough fight, this one. But we are making good progress towards the... the base, or whatever you want to call it. This vehicle. Yeah, their side anyway. Oh, look at that. We are taking damage from the gas. And I'm hoping that with the drones that I can spawn and the health that I have, we'll be alright. It doesn't look like we are. Oh, the backup is arriving. Oh, that worked out brilliantly. And big spawn now. I think we're going to win it. There it is. Whoa! When that blew up, all the buildings around it have started to fall down. Alright. Obviously increased enemy strength. We've got 2 tacticians, 2 pipsqueaks, and some tear gas. Okay. A couple of takeaways. Firstly, that's a large map, and the gun turret doesn't do very well against that. However, the heavy gunners are good. Especially ranked up. They can't go toe-to-toe necessarily against the buggies, but they are good. Alright. Over to the map then. We have enemy lineup of... this is Nappy Cave. Warfighter, War Mule, Shotgunner, Warfighter, and Sharpshooter. 100 meters, 13 minutes. Doesn't seem to be too bad. They've got a lot of standard warfighters and just no vehicles, nothing major. So, what we'll do: war pip, normal pip. Yeah, pipsqueak, war pip, tactical pip, and dog. Because this vehicle spawns stuff. Doesn't have a gun on it. It's not necessarily tough. So I think that loadout should be sufficient. I could take barbed wire as well. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, here we go. Establishing uplink. Connection established. Operation Nappy Cave. We didn't take any defensive missiles or turrets or anything like that. And we are apparently attacking the silo there. So, I'm going to spawn 3 pips and barbed wire straight away. I want as much barbed wire on here as possible, and it only costs 10 now, as opposed to the 20 like we had previously, because of our upgrades. So, pipsqueak's moving in, taking cover behind some concrete. Lots of shots out from the shotgun pips. We knocked a red barrel over, it didn't explode though, which is a bit of a shame. Because we moved up, I can place some more barbed wire, which I will utilise. Got another rank up, there we go. And I've got dogs. Now you can release the dogs, and they are, well, let's see what happens, shall we? So, crates appear, and then it opens up, and then the dogs charge out, and, as you can see, jump from person to person like that. Wow. And then they come back, and if they survive when they come back like that, they bring money back. Because they're really good doggos. Right, brilliant. That has very much blunted the enemy's advance there. Let's place some more barbed wire about the place. I'm going to go with some more support pips here. Tactical pips. However, look at all of this. Oh, you should have saved the dogs. We need more dogs. Although, if we're pressing the attack, not so much. Because they're taking so much damage by going through the barbed wire. Then we've got grenade launchers going out, followed by artillery. But they've got a... well, they haven't got a sniper, they've got a sharpshooter. It's different. I think ours are better. Ours get a red laser beam. Let me just continue... I'm going to continue ranking up our guys. Oh, they've made so much progress. Not so much progress now because of the artillery strike. But, yeah, let's just continue getting some more people. I've got 2 of these tactical guys. The tacticians. But I need to keep spawning standard Warpips for the guns. Oh, brilliant artillery strike there. I don't know if you saw that. Took out all of the trucks and people around it. I say all the trucks, there was only one, but it destroyed the trucks as the takeaway here. Coming to another wave here, then we've got a very easy session afterwards after that. Whoa! There's a rocket that just came straight past. Now, that was curious, because when I read it, it said an anti-infantry pip. Sorry, an anti-vehicle pip. Didn't state that it can fire also at pretty much anything. So that's curious. So I'm making our way forward here, and the question is, do we want to risk an attack with the dogs now, or do we wait for that spawn wave? I'm tempted with the spawn wave. Let's just keep moving forward. Them sharpshooters we need to take out. The problem is we've got no cover. Well, the cover they're using is barbed wire, which traditionally is not ideal as a hard surface to hide behind. Artillery strikes are good though, and combat is good, but they've got lots of spawns at the top there. I'm just going to have to wait. There we go. There's a big wave approaching, and as soon as I can spawn dogs, I will. Right, dogs. So release the hounds. There's the meme. And all of these guys here will not last long. Oh my good grief. And that's just absolutely decimated their forces there. And they'll come back with loads of money as well. There we go. And keep our forces reinforced. Oh, we've lost everything. That's concerning. We've lost so much. Because it's this big wave. But artillery strikes are good. Level ups are good. Still getting as many tactical pips as we can field for the long-range artillery. There's another missile that just went past an RPG. Continue spawning these Warpips and pressing the attack for the extra range. But as soon as this is finished... As soon as this attack is finished... Oh, brilliant artillery strike on there. Essentially what was a sniper nest. Yeah, as soon as this attack's finished now, it's going to get really easy for a while. So let's see if we can make use of this time. Lots of backup coming. And like I say, this attack should be very much blunted now. Yeah, that's good progress. Working our way up. Lots of experience. You can see the kills we're getting there. And that's looking very good. Let's get another tactical pip. A couple of extras. And we are in their base. And that's it. We are now, hopefully, on a winner. Oh, they've just spawned with loads of snipers though. And oh, everybody's getting cut up. No! Everybody's just been taken out. They were constantly focused on the silo when they should have switched targets. We might get away with it. We might just get away with it. No, I don't think so. It's going to ramp up now to be even more difficult. I'm going to release the hounds. Because this is our last... Oh, probably a great time to release the hounds because of all of these guys. Let's go. And there's the hounds taking out all of their forces. Plus an artillery strike on there. But sadly the hounds started going back over. When there were still enemy targets. Although... No, I don't think we're going to get it before this spawn. No. So, this is going to be another big Another big wave, and then we're on to basically the real difficult parts. So just spawning what I can. I'm tempted to save up a lot of cash now, so I can go for a full hit back. The problem is the shotgunners and the shotgunners and snipers are just. I mean, yeah, we had a full set of guys around here. There's no cover. That's the downside. I should have taken more cover. Should have taken more cover. Brought on maybe some snipers of my own. And almost certainly bring about some sandbags. But I'm pushing the attack because I want to try and get them behind. Oh, I moused over the bit of cover that I was going to mention, and the bit of cover disappeared. So apparently it's a point-and-click adventure game of destroy cover. When I mouse over, that's not ideal. Yeah, we'll just keep spawning best we can. Halfway through this spawn, and it gradually gets easier towards these two bits. We can technically spawn some dogs now, but I don't want to. I just want to keep spawning the free stuff. If I press defensive, there's no point because... Oh no, these guys will move forward to seek cover. There's no cover around there. So there you go, they're now seeking cover. And that defense works well because it gives it extra range, I think. Some more barbed. Then we'll attack. Then we'll release hounds. And let's see what happens here. There's the hounds. The hounds actually get the bonuses for they'll get the bonuses for being around the tactical pips. This feels like a nice good. Oh, that's a brilliant attack and a brilliant artillery strike. This is possibly one of the longest fights I've had in the game. Continually leveling up, getting them out more pips. I don't think we've ever seen this amount of pip supply, but that's it. I think that's it. Enemy airstrike arriving soon. Please, just shoot the silo ones. Come on, just shoot the silo ones. That's all they have to do. Why are they not shooting the silo? Because they're all dead. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. Surely this attack now. Right, it should technically get easier. I mean, it doesn't feel like it is. But we've got a good wave coming back. Lots of pip squeaks. And snipers on their side, though, the sharpshooters. But our vehicle should be dead shortly. It is now dead. Spawn 3 of those, some of that. Charge forward, just a couple of shots, and there it is. Okay, so we didn't get the artillery strike back. Good. Didn't want that. More news at 11. Enemy strength has gone up. We have got an extra life. So we've gained back the life that we've lost. So can confirm you don't gain. Yeah, it gives back one life that's been lost, not increase the maximum amount. We've got, a KN-38 Puma, a powerful attack vehicle, strong against vehicles when upgraded. Yes, I think it has a tow missile on it. We've got an M7 Ramrod, powerful battle tank. We've got 3 pipsqueaks, 2 tacticians, and an oil barrel. Brilliant. Okay, we set out in this episode to get this done, and it's exactly what we've got. Let's check the arms dealer. We have a Warpip for 2. What we like for Warpips? We have 4 Warpips. That is not really something I need to buy. Upgrades. We have 80. We can increase. What was that? All vehicles gain a large health increase. That's good. Unlocks additional slot for the arms dealer. No. Academy experience. No. Rifled barrels. Improves base turret accuracy at range And reduces heat per shot on base defense turrets. We've only got the one. I mean, that would be very beneficial. I don't know if that's where we want to go. I'm going to go for an... How many have we got? 80 points. Okay, I'm going to go for the armor plating to increase the health of vehicles, and also an additional arms dealer slot, which is giving us... Oh! A pump jack. Provides large amount of cash over time. Nine combat coupons, though. Okay. I don't think there's anything there I really want, necessarily. I could... No, I can't. Costs 5 war bucks to get combat coupons. I wanted the other way around, really. Do I get that for 2? No, I don't think we do. Okay, so we are going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Warpips. We managed to complete that operation. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in total. We have obviously several options now. We can either head back to take out some more of these enemies, get more of the rewards, etc. That will increase the army's strength. Or we could make our way up north and obviously onto these islands here. That's defensive turret, howitzers, and a rocket launcher. That's going to be a really difficult mission. So it's going to get more difficult. Yeah, and maybe even go for this one as well. That's Operation Young Web. That is a very high value there. I'm tempted to go up, I'm tempted to head north. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get that, and then perhaps do the Tasty Electricity mission. Operation, which gives us airstrikes and Pumas and LRVs. Because a lot of the stuff I'm seeing around here, the rewards are they're okay, but we're gonna have to expend a lot to get it. And this one's pretty good because it gives us LRV and an unknown thing. This one, it's not bad. Dogs there, the pip pups were brilliant. And this is a couple of unknowns as well, but we'll have to go through that. And this one's not bad. Okay, I take it back. Some of these are pretty good, but it's about the expenditure. Okay, either way, we're going to leave it there for now. Next episode, we will continue north. As always, hope you have enjoyed this episode of Warpips. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments, take care, and generic partings.